opportunity. That's why I always would give kudos to Kanye West. When Katrina hit, he got on NBC and he said out of his mouth, George Bush don't care about black folks. It was proven. And then you had Chris Tucker up there looking like Step and Fetching, didn't know what to say. And it was like, yeah, he was telling the truth. People, you gotta have those platforms, you gotta use it. And it hasn't affected Kanye's career. Kanye's still a multi-millionaire, still does what he wants. Sometimes he goes too far. But the man ain't scared to bite his tongue. And that's because he's not just because he's from Chicago. It's because he's not afraid to use his platform. And that's what a true artist is. A little quick history about Prince. Prince was never scared to challenge the record labels back in the day. Prince used to sell his own music at his concerts. He had a big one of the biggest contracts ever Warner Brothers has ever given out to an artist. And the man still sold his own music at his concerts. So he took on these record labels and so my thing is like, you got that platform, use it. Don't be a slave. Don't be a slave to the label. You are the artist. You are the talent. Be you. That's why the freedom we have on this podcast network and etc. I'm going to always be me. No matter how big this show gets, no matter how big the support gets, I'm going to always be me because that's what people fell in love with. That's what people respect. So no matter what you do, be you. Remain yourself. Remain humble, but remain yourself. You make your own check. When you're an independent artist, or you're an artist, period, you create your own check. Do it right. Do it right. Just my thing. But I'm gonna step it up a little bit, man. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for the night. I'm gonna get into one of my favorite songs real quick. The weather has changed as well. And I want to bring back warm weather, so let me get into some reggae. You know, when that's my rain dance song. When people used to pray for rain, I pray for heat. Right now, I'm gonna get into some dance hall rock by the legendary Barrington Levy, featuring Cuddy Ranks, right here on WSUT Simply United Radio, the Man Cave Show, y'all.
You don't know some respect to the maximum. The fuck Barrington Levy, how we control the border, saying.
Music when it hits you, you feel no pain. And that's the dancehall rock. And the dance of that. Dancehall rock, big features back. Dancehall rock, grandma and papa, don't stop rock, no. Indiana wants me, and I'm gonna be there.
Yes, man.
New York City's calling, and I'm gonna be there. London City wants me, and I've got to be there. Spreading the vibes all over the world.
Lord of mercy, I could have China and Japan or down Africa. Tell them reggae music rule all over. Rule every premise, rule every corner. Barrington Levy, you are danger. Watch cut the rock and dash it in a culture. No slackness, DJ can't enter. One of them coming can cross the border. Two of them coming get turned over. Three of them coming running from bout ya.
Sweet Jamaica wants me, and I'm gonna be there. In Paris they calling, and I'm gonna be there. Down in France they want me, and I'm gonna be there. Spreading my vibe all over the world. Oh yeah, that's how I stay.
Now me say who ragamuffin, say ragamuffin, me killer muffin. Say ragamuffin, who ragamuffin, ragamuffin dance all ragamuffin. Ragamuffin coulda east and west, or coulda north or south. If a boy try a thing, we go knock it out. Me say Barrington Levy a rough neck scout. When me fling down the culture, me no have no doubt. Sure.
One good thing about dancehall music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Yeah. One good thing about dancehall music, when it touches you, feel no pain. And that's a dancehall rock, and you can't top that. Dancehall rock, big fish or sprat. Dancehall rock, grandma and papa, don't stop rock. Yeah, oh. Indiana wants me, and I'm gonna be there. New York City's
pick a the best in a run, no contest. I coulda kings or queens or even princess. All of them a vote say reggae are the best. Kalang Barrington, cause you a goddess. When the whole microphone say we not take no rest. No DB DJ can't come test. When we come a dance, judge I know we are the best. Lyrics on me mouth, them a flow through me chest. Chop.
Dance all rock and you can't stop that. Dance all rock, big fish to frat. Dance all rock, grandma and papa, don't stop rock. No. Dance all rock and you can't stop that. Dance all rock, big fish to frat. Dance all rock, jump up, 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 up. Dance all rock, don't stop.
Me say fi move and leave the area. You know see the ragamuffin rule the border. You better move. We come fi take over. Me say Barrington leave the hill and gully rider. Me say yes, cut it wrong, kill them with the culture. Me a go ram up every cribby show, every corner. Say the two of we together is a teacher. No DB DJ can't carry you better move.
Dance all rock and you can't stop that. Dance all rock, big fish to frat. Dance all rock, jump up, 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 up. Dance all rock, just jump and check out. Dance all rock, can't stop that. Dance all rock, no. It's the dance all rock and you can't top that. Dance all rock.
Welcome back. And I got my call in right now, so here we go. You're back tuned in live on the Man Cave Show, Simply United Radio. What's up? Who's this?
What's going on? It's Kyrie Carter. I'm back live.
Kyrie, what's up, man? What's good, brother?
What's going on, man? A young man just coming from a small town, man, hungry, still chasing his dream, man.
Man, so look here, man. I gave everybody a little preview, a little semi-announcement, and I want you to share your story, share a bit about your background, and announce to the world, because everybody listening across the world right now, tell them about you and tell them what your big news you got and you want to share with everybody, man.
Man, my big news is, man, first thing, like I said on the first call, I want to give thanks to God first, you know what I'm saying? And the struggle I've been through, I've missed 8 years of basketball. 8 years, and I haven't gave up on my dream. I'm still striving to be better and take my talent to the next level. I mean, I'm basically doing this not only for me, but for my child. I have one child, she's a 1-year-old, and I'm doing it for her. And so, I mean, to all the young people out there, I mean, don't give up on your dreams, man. Anything is possible. You just can't give up. I mean, I've been knocked down, but I didn't give up. And I mean, I come from Carruthersville, Missouri, and it is a small town with a lot of talent. And I mean, you don't have nobody that will do it for you. You have to believe in yourself and put God first. You got to make a lot of sacrifices and different things. Like I say, I've been knocked down several times, but I've reached out to an organization, and I mean, it's on point. They've taken care of me. Anything I need or whatever, they're there for me. They're on top of things, and I mean, it's the best option and best opportunity for me I have right now, and I really feel like I'm headed in the right direction, taking my talent to China and working with children over there and meeting different people and learning things about life, more to life. And I mean, it's not all about where you come from or who you are in the end. It's about not just living life and going through the emotions. I mean, you got to really figure out what life is about, because things will pass you by. Like I say, I've missed 8 years of basketball, and I haven't gave up. I'm still striving for it, and I'm 26 years old. And I mean, anything is possible. You just can't give up. Just keep God first. And I mean, that's the most important thing about it.
Mm-hmm. Now let me ask you this.
And right now, okay, go ahead.
Let me ask you this. So, give a little bit of background for your basketball background. What's your position, and what team are you going to be going over with overseas in China with?
Currently, right now, I'm connected. I'm not with a team. I'm not with a team yet, but I have several tryouts that's in working process. Right now, I'm basically going to China to this camp to help out children and the youth over there with this organization, with the Atlanta Wildcats.
Correct.
And that's a team I'm connected with coming out of Macon, Georgia. And that thing is, I haven't put on a jersey or even met an individual there in Atlanta, and these people have done everything they could do to get me to the next level. And I'm a 5'10", 145 point guard, that shooting guard, coming from a small town, like I say, Columbia, Missouri, and I'm very hungry and I'm thankful. And I mean, it's a huge opportunity, man. And I mean, I'm very thankful, man. And I'm just waiting on everything to fall in place. But like I say, I will be there helping out the youth. And after I get that business done, I will have trials set up with other organizations and teams like that. And once I come back from China after my 90 days, I will be going to the Atlanta Wildcats organization to go from there and make it Georgia.
Right. And so what? So I got a brief history situation. So let me tell you, you're gonna be in good hands over there with Mo. Shout out to Mo Williams. You know, I know he put you in.
Right.
He plugged you in.
Big shout out.
And I had the pleasure of coaching Mo one of his first seasons with with our organization. And when I put down the playbook, and I seen Mo progress in Australia and different leagues, and he stayed with the grind. And you know, also Mo is a small point guard too, though. But he plays with heart.
Uh-huh.
He plays with heart. He plays with smartness. He has a great IQ. And my thing to you is that one thing about the Atlanta Wildcats to set them aside from everybody in the ABA in Atlanta, period, is that they really care about their players. They care about people. And you in good hands, man. And I wish you nothing but blessings. And it sounds like you got your head on. And remember, man, when you get over there, stay focused, network all that you can. You're being placed in a great situation. And remember, man, as an American ball player, you got to be a scorer, you got to be a producer, and you got to be aggressive with that ball. And all else will fall in place, brother.
Right, and I really understand those things. And like I have a lot of people that's reached out to me, asking me like what I think about going to China. Am I going to want to stay over there, or am I going to get homesick and different things like that? Mm-hmm. Man, listen, my goal is set here personally. I'm here live. Mm-hmm. I'm not only doing this for myself, man. Like I said, when I told you, I have a 1-year-old to feed, man. My goal is to have her set. This is not me anymore. So I'm striving for greatness to feed her, man. Like I said, man, I'm not giving up on this dream, not one bit at all. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's not about proving people wrong, getting on social media once I've got successful down and in different stuff like that. No, I find myself by working hard in the gym, in the weight room, and etc. things, killing them with silence, things like that. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's like I said, man, it's just huge for me. I'm excited, and I'm ready to meet everybody on the staff and in the organization. And I gotta do this. I'm not turning back. And so it's just something big for me, and I want to thank God for this whole thing.
No doubt. So I got 2 quick questions, man. Any player that always call the show, any sport, any sport, I ask them anything related to their craft. So I'm gonna ask you, what was your motivation to pick up a basketball and play from the get-go, and who's your all-time favorite player and why?
I'm gonna tell you this, man. The first time I played organized basketball, it was in 1999. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give a shout out to this man. I still remember the day. I was sitting at home with my grandmother. It was in 1999. This guy from Columbia, Missouri, his name is Eric Hubbard. Mm-hmm. And he came in, he talked to my grandmother. And from that moment, I found myself playing at the recreational league in Columbia when I was 9 years old. And from that moment, my idol, I wanted to be like Allen Iverson. He was my idol. Games he would lose, the man would lose. He didn't make it, I would cry. Have arguments with friends when we had debates about who's better when it comes to Allen Iverson. I mean, I knew his background history and everything. I've done every research I